Hello, and welcome to Average Joe's iOS review of XCOM Enemy Within. I am your host, Snitches Lawton. Alright, so reviewing XCOM Enemy Within on the iOS platform. I'm running an iPhone 6s Plus, 128 gig. This is a port from a couple years back of the PC version of the game with the add-on. The game is $9.99 on the App Store. And if you're into turn-based real-time strategy games, this game is top-notch. There is no pay-to-win. There is no freemium aspect of it. You pay $10, you get the full game. It has a lot of replayability. Your soldiers, they can die, they can level up, they can get better at what they do. You can upgrade different weapons and stuff. The combat, as you're seeing right here, is very tactically oriented. You have to move your soldiers around, reload. You have different types of enemies that behave differently. It's a very fun game, but it can be a very frustrating game. If you play it on its hardest difficulty, I like to call it disposable heroes, because like your guys are gonna die left and right, and you can't bring them back. And they have Iron Man mode, which is the way that I play, because otherwise I'm gonna be coming back and like loading saves and stuff. I'm never gonna get any forward progress in the game. The one downside to this game is, like, if you mess up a mission relatively quickly, like, you might not even know that you've lost the game for like 3 or 4 more hours into it. But the graphics, pretty good. The game runs solid, at least on my phone. So I mean, if you at least have an iPhone 6s or higher, you're not gonna have any issues. I'm suspecting even an iPhone 5 or 5s, you should be pretty good. As far as how the game feels playing on a phone, like, it feels natural. Like, it feels like it was meant to be played on this. I know it's a PC game that got ported to, I believe, Xbox 360 back in the day, but the game runs like a freaking rock star on the iPhone, man. Like, if you're into games like these, like, this is definitely something to pick up. This is something that, for whatever reason, they don't advertise on the App Store. Probably because it's been out in the App Store for about 5 or 6 years now. But you have to look it up. It's made by 2K. It's a solid game. I highly recommend this game for anybody that's into this, or even someone that just wants to be able to play a game that doesn't require a connection. Like, you could be out in the middle of the woods, as long as your phone has power, bam, you can play this game. You don't have to worry about the game being updated. I think all the updates got done like 2 or 3 years ago. There are 1 or 2 downsides to it, and it's not downsides so much as like me being a fanboy of the game and playing it on a computer and knowing its true potential. This game, to the best of my knowledge, on iOS doesn't come with the Long War mod. And the Long War mod, long story short, is these guys, they modded XCOM, and they turned XCOM into, like, what an actual alien invasion would be, where like you're just like constantly fighting. Like, you get bigger squads, but there's more role-playing elements to it. Like, you have to pick and choose when you're gonna like engage and disengage your guys, because after the first couple of missions, like, they might be throwing end bosses at you like the second mission, and it's like up to you to decide whether you can take that fight or not. That's probably my only gripe about the game. But other than that, I mean, the game is freaking amazing. Like, I love this game. The game is rock solid. I've seen no glitches. I've seen no issues with it. It's surprisingly pretty good on battery. I think I had 30% battery, and I ran the first 4 missions of the game, skipping the cutscenes as soon as possible because I've already played through the game. But I think I was down to about 5% battery after those 4 missions, and each mission takes about, depending on how long you run it, anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes a mission. Now, as far as the actual meat of the game, right? You start off with a squad of 4 guys, or 4 people, I'm sorry, you can have females in there as well, and you can upgrade to 6, and you run around and you tactically fight aliens. You know, you got your little gray aliens, and then you got like these big old beast dudes, and you got aliens in like mech suits and stuff, and you got aliens that can like mind control your guys, and you can throw grenades, you can reload your weapons, your guys get special abilities. You can get psionic attacks. You can like turn them into machines and stuff. Basically, it's pretty wild and it's kind of out there and stuff. They had a lot of fun when they did it, for sure. It's a thinking person's game. It's definitely not something that you're just gonna like pick up and be like ha 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 and expect like instant gratification type results, because you know you're gonna get blown up really quick. But you know, the game, as I've said many times before, is rock solid, man. Like, you can't go wrong with this. Like, take it for example, that instance, right? Like, I heard that there were aliens over there, so instead of like walking through a door, I just threw a grenade and blew a hole through the wall and made my own entrance. And right here, here's the mission. The mission is over. We're going back to the base. And then this is the other part of the game. It's the base management part of the game. This is where you manage all your finances, your soldiers, where you level them up. Like, your soldiers can get injured, your soldiers can die. If they die, they're done. There's no bringing them back. You research technologies and unlock the alien technologies, and you can use that to make your equipment better. You build your base. You have you have credits, you have energy, and you need energy to like build the upgrade your base, and you need credits to be able to do the initial purchase. And there's also like a doomsday clock. Like, there's 12 countries, and they're all, you know, they want to be part of the XCOM initiative, but if you don't meet their needs, they'll leave. And I think if more than half of them leave, like, you lose the game. But yeah, that's that's pretty much it for this. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I will be doing more reviews as I can. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one.